Good evening, my YouTube family. Now I see this sad bit of news, and PNP Senator Peter Bunting, the opposition spokesperson on national security, he's very disturbed over the attacks that's happening all over the place. Now the attack on a policeman's wife. Now she's unalive, and the policeman and his son are there battling for life. Now tell me something now. What kind of Jamaica is this? So you see, I don't know what's going on, but it's not looking good, and it's not right. Why people just can't decide to live in peace and unity? Why people always have to keep pushing and pushing violence all over the place? It's not looking good for us here in Jamaica. I pray for some of these people just to have some peace of mind and peace in their heart and stop going around causing havoc and stress and problems in people family lives. So guys, you will hear at the end what Senator Bunting is saying in his piece. Thank you.
In the strongest terms, the heinous attack in St. James last night, which claimed the life of 36-year-old Latoya Stevenson and left her 5-year-old son Zamir and his father, Detective Constable Michael Morgan of the Lottery Scamming Task Force, battling for their lives. We are prayerfully awaiting the confirmation of the status of father and son. This cold-blooded assault on a young family is yet another tragic reminder of the unrelenting violence plaguing our society. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the family of Detective Constable Morgan and to the extended JCF family. No officer and no citizen should ever have to endure such trauma. I also want to speak against this disturbing trend of circulating photographs and videos of victims in the immediate aftermath of violent crimes. This popular violence voyeurism, where images of the deceased are shared online as if they were curiosities, is deeply dehumanizing. It strips victims and their loved ones of their dignity at their most vulnerable moment and re-traumatizes grieving families. The opposition condemns in the strongest.
And in this piece, you're going to hear Mr. Golden answering questions from journalists about the announcement of the election. And trust me, who it is called the election? It is, to me, it is Dayton Campbell. He talks the night before when and exactly so Dayton call it. That's why them afraid of Dayton, and they want to bring up violence and threats about boxing man is in mouth. Come on, that's rude. Very rude. So you're gonna hear Mark in his piece, talking up the things, and trust me, it's so funny, it's so sweet. It's not funny, it's sweet, hearing this. So they have a lot of work to do. My God, it's like the work just begin for them right now. So we just have to pray for them throughout all of this, so we can have a successful and a peaceful election. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
On TVJ, firstly, quickly, what is your reaction? How are you reading this date? Is it a strategy from the Prime Minister, or is this a man who was cornered and really had very few options?
Well, I think he had to call it now because he painted himself into a corner. So much so that the General Secretary was able to accurately say last night that nomination day would be on the 18th and the election would be on the 3rd of September. That's unprecedented, where an opposition General Secretary is able to say accurately what the date would be. And it's because he had no options really. And had he been in a position to confidently move forward into an election, he would have called it long ago. But we are ready, we are prepared, we have done the work, our party is united and strong. We've used the last few months to further refine our message of hope for the Jamaican people. The policies and programs that we are putting forward are relevant and tackle some of the deep-seated issues that face this nation and we have to confront and get over if we are to take Jamaica to the next level. So we're very pleased that finally the election is coming and we know the date and we're ready to roll. Our party is united, well organized. We've done a lot of work strengthening the organization of the party. I've been on the road all over the country. The people have taken very well to me and I'm looking forward to running through the tape and forming the next government so we can get the work of the people going. And that is what's going to happen.
The Prime Minister used a portion of his address this evening to the Jamaican people to go through some of his plans. You told us that you're going to put out your party's manifesto about Tuesday this week, but just give us the biggest one you can find from the manifesto coming up that you want to put to the Jamaican people this evening. One big thing out of that is a plan or promise from the People's National Party.
No, I'm not going to be going into that. You'll hear what we have to say in our manifesto on Tuesday when we launch it. And, it covers a lot of different grounds, some major items and other items of importance as well. And we've been, for the last several months, developing some of the key points that we want to get across, coming out of the budget debate, actually. Issues around housing, issues around land, issues around education, and tackling some of the real challenges that the people are facing when it comes to those things. The health sector, we have some strong policies for, and of course, governance and the whole question of having a government in which the people can have trust and confidence. We are going into an election with a Prime Minister whose statutory declarations for the Integrity Commission are not certified, who's under investigation for the crime of illicit enrichment. That is unprecedented, unheard of in any democracy around the world, and Jamaican people must judge that when they when they come to make their decision as to who they think can take this country forward.
Thank you so much here on TVJ.
Marky G, happy for the announcement, he's happy and people are happy for this. So you're going to hear him when he's talking to the crowd, about this announcement. Because they have been waiting, they're working hard. Trust me, they work. So you guys are going to hear him, yes, when he's talking to the people. Thank you very much for listening. So please like, share, and subscribe. And drop a comment in the comment section on what you believe. And let's pray again, as I said, for a peaceful election. Because trust me, the other side make trouble bad. They make trouble bad. So people have to just go there and ignore ignorance and do what you have to do. Thank you.
My birth, I pledge to be loyal, faithful, true, free.
We have been waiting for this moment for a very long time. Yes. We have been walking the length and breadth of Jamaica. Yes. The highways and byways, the hills and the valleys, and everywhere we go. As a united party, the people say they are ready for change. And all they've wanted for so long is for the government to change and for Andrew to call the election so that we can move forward as a nation. And obviously you're already scared because no government leads it to the 11th hour. And really the election call itself, because they were out of time. They were out of time. And so I say to you tonight, comrades, now we have to step up the thing. We'll be on the road. And we'll be continuing to take our message of hope to the people. And I say to each of you in your constituencies, carry the message far and wide. And let the people understand what we plan to do and how we intend to make a better life for the people of Jamaica. Our plans are solid. Our plans are relevant. Our plans attack the real issues of concern for the people of this country. And we have the capacity and the will and the determination to execute on our plans when we form government. So comrades, do the work. Organize. As our founding president, the right excellent Norman Washington Mandela said. And once we do what we have to do, we are unstoppable. There is no way that they can stop us now because we're ready and we're marching on to progress. One love, comrades. God bless you all.
You're going to hear KD Knight explaining about the lies that they told on him. I don't know why them type of people are just picky, just troublesome, lie, annoying. Look how much things going on their side, and they're not correcting nothing on that side. But them just pick on the good people. So you guys gonna hear what KD Knight have to say. No, to what I read in the paper, KD Knight, like they said they want to threaten a lawsuit between Christopher Tufton. Well, I wouldn't blame him. Somebody have to stand up against those people. They are too. Then also then if you mess with the liar, wrong person and choose to tell liar. So you guys will hear what KD Knight is saying.
At their meeting on Sunday at 3:30, the Jamaica Labour Party, and in particular Dr. Christopher Tufton, caused a recording to be played purportedly of me, KD Knight, speaking disparagingly of the leader of the People's National Party, Comrade Mark Golding. And I want to make it abundantly clear that it is a manipulated recording, that it is a lie, and that I have never, ever, neither publicly nor privately, ever made any comment that Mark Golding is unsuitable to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I have never said that, and would never and could never, because that is not my belief. My fervent belief is that he will make an excellent Prime Minister, one who is honest, one who is reliable, one who, when he makes a declaration to any public body as to his assets and liabilities, will be accurate. And there will be no room for him to be questioned as to how he came by that which he has declared.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.